Are we making it relatable or what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Really great to be back for another one of these. And I wasn't sure exactly how long it was going to take for me to put up another one. I'm still blown away by the fact that I'm doing these still. This is kind of crazy. Like, I don't completely understand what's even happening and why I'm continuing on, but here I am. Cheers. Cheers is not what you think. It's just water. Don't get excited. All right. Mm, I got to stay hydrated. I think I've been eating too much of the same thing and it's starting to upset my stomach a lot. So, uh, bear with me if I seem a bit uncomfortable. Let's just say I'm just slightly overly uncomfortable. There's a tremendous amount of poo in me that I know has to come out uh, at some point soon. And I hope it's before I try to go to bed, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. Definitely not. So let's pray. Anyways, so yeah, we're still doing these. I don't even know how many episodes it's been now. I think we're on like what, 16, 17, 18, 19, somewhere around there, if I remember correctly. So awesome. Awesome to know this is still happening, but who knows if it'll continue happening. I guess as long as there's, one of you out there watching, we're good to go. Then I've served my purpose. So if you're coming by for the first time, don't subscribe, don't comment, don't share the video, don't even watch the whole thing. Don't watch anymore. Just turn this off. Turn this off. Go somewhere else. Watch something else. Watch some like rhinoceros being scratched, its belly being scratched. Watch something like that, or watch some guy parachuting out of an airplane into a stadium. Have you ever seen that video? The guy that it's a bunch of Navy SEALs. They parachute. Look it up. They parachute in steam. I was going to show it, but I haven't even set everything up in order to show videos this time, and I'm not going to. And I'm not going to. Just forget the quality of the video. Forget today's quality of the video. I don't care. I didn't care. I was just thinking to myself that I'm just going to post up. Just going to post up whatever. Not going to set up anything. I don't feel like setting up anything. I don't even feel like doing most things in my life. And I barely feel like doing this typically, but I got a moment where I thought to myself, it'd be cool to post up another one of these. So here I am. As soon as I get a moment, as soon as I get a thought that I want to post it up, here I am. And I'd rather do it that way, because then that way it's not scripted. I refuse to ever let these be scripted. Besides the fact that I just have like these main points that I want to talk about, they think are interesting things that have happened to me. I'm not going to script anything besides that ever. I shouldn't say ever, but I'm saying ever. So, by the way, if you haven't noticed, what's going on here? I've been doing these push-ups, still doing the push-up challenge. I'm up to just over 200 push-ups every other day. So I'm doing this every other day now. The challenge was to do it every single day, but I'm long past the 30-day challenge marks, and I'm doing it every other day. And up to over 200 push-ups, which I'm super proud of myself, because the goal was 123 every day, and now I'm up to past 200. So if I can get, I think, double that, if I can do double 123, what's a double 123 is 246. Look at that. Look at that. Tell me how impressed you are with me. Tell me. I need somebody else to tell me how impressed they are with me besides me, because it's usually typically me that's telling me how impressed I am with myself and nobody else. So if somebody else tells me that they're impressed with me, then it confirms that it's worth it for me to be impressed with myself. But even if nobody says it, I'm still going to be impressed with myself. So amazing. Over 200 push-ups, and I'm going to continue doing it. And this guy is definitely showing some chest here that he hasn't ever really shown too much before. So not that much. I mean, it's still, be nice to have a little bit more build going on, but I'm happy with the results. I'm really happy. So I think that it has been a really good thing, although I definitely need to get up and walk a lot more. That's the only exercise I ever do now, is just these push-ups every other day. I really should be getting up to walk. It's pretty bad. But maybe I'll do it today. Maybe I'll do it today. We'll see. But like I said, there are lots to talk about today. Lots to talk about. And I'm reading through this right now. Oh, right. Of course. So first thing I want to talk about, again, I got to figure out a way, maybe eventually, maybe I'll never do this. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But eventually I want to have something where, I can actually push a button and you can have like a little heading of things going on with some like some bubble letters or something. And it kind of flashes. That'd be kind of cool with some background music, make this like some serious production. But for now, no, totally lazy. Don't feel like doing it. I have the ideas. I've got the idea for these things, but having an idea and actually implementing it, totally different. And right now I'm not implementing any of them. I shouldn't say I did implement the figuring out how to make the videos when I share videos from YouTube or wherever a little bit more crisp. But beyond that right now, not doing any of it. But like I said, be nice to have the title of this. Imagine there were bubble letters right here. Just imagine that for a second. It would say things. What would it say? I wrote it down here. Things Adam loves and hates at exactly the same time. Well, it probably wouldn't be as many words as that, but things Adam loves and hates. But it's possible, I've learned, to love and hate something at exactly the same time. You know what I love? Crunchy food. Like properly crunchy food. Like every morning I have bran buds with some yogurt and some mixed nuts with some fruit in it. And I like to use the frozen fruit, and then the frozen fruit melts and then it gets all like juicy all over the yogurt. Oh, it's amazing. But bran buds, super crunchy. And love it. Love crunchy food. Really enjoy crunchy food a lot. So love that. And I also really enjoy watching a variety of things, like something on YouTube or say like The Simpsons, something like that. I'm watching like a lot of old episodes of The Simpsons. It's kind of nostalgic, although there's a lot of topics and things that happen in The Simpsons that are super cringy and makes me realize like no wonder I'm messed up growing up with that type of programming. But hey, it's all good. I'm still here. I'm still alive. It's fine. Got to be a little bit messed up anyways to survive in this world. That's my philosophy. Always actually, it's really a justification on being messed up, but it's fine. It's totally cool. So yeah, love watching The Simpsons, love eating crunchy food, but together at the same time, hate it. Actually makes me pretty angry. Makes me really angry. Because every time I take a bite, I can't hear anything. I can't hear the program. And if I want to, I've got to put it up super loud. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to put it up super loud because then every time I'm done crunching on my food, then I got to turn the program back down. So I'm not going to just turn it up and turn it down, turn it up and turn it down. I don't want to keep it up because I don't want too loud. I'm an old man already. I'm 41 years old. I don't want anything too loud. But I also don't want the crunchy sound while I'm eating. But I also want to crunch. I want to crunch. I enjoy it. I enjoy the crunch. I'm also enjoying the show. And if I just enjoy the show and I'm not crunching at the same time, then my crunch is just sitting there and getting soggy. And I don't want that. Nobody wants a soggy crunch. Not good. Not good at all. I want to eat it when it's crunchy. That's the whole point. Because then I won't like it anymore. But then I can't. You see the conundrum? This is a serious, and I have no clue what to do about this. I have no clue. This is something that was really bothering me, and it actually made me really upset. Genuinely upset. Like, how do I do this? I'm a pretty good problem solver, but I can't figure this out. So if you have any ideas, let me know. But don't comment it down below. Don't comment it down below. Don't do that. Because that just helps the algorithm. That helps the YouTube algorithm. And it helps me, build the channel. And we don't want to do any of that. Like every other channel out there, every other channel tries to build itself. I want to stand out. I want to do something different. I want to not build myself. I want to just have forever one subscriber and then me as the other 2 subscribers. 3 subscribers. You, 1 subscriber out there, best buddy, best pal. We've become pals now. This community of 2 best buddies, and the 2 other subscribers, me. That's it. So don't subscribe. Don't leave any comments, but just like at least think about it. Think about the solution, and then don't tell me what it is. That's what I want you to do. Don't bother. Or if you really want to, sure, you can bother. You can bother telling me. I'm not going to stop you. I'm not holding a gun to your head here, but all I'm saying is I just want to not be like any other channel. That's the goal. The goal is to be like no other channel and to do everything as opposite as I can do from every other channel, which is making sure I tell you not to subscribe, not to, push your notification bell and all that other BS. So, yeah, I'm glad I got that off my chest. Next thing, something that I found that was really interesting. Have you ever heard of constrained writing? Constrained writing. Something that was really interesting. I just learned about this. Constrained writing, this is what it is. There's some people that will write things, and when they write things, they will decide on a parameter to make it more difficult to write. So for example, you can look it up, constrained writing, look it up. And there's a bunch of writers that decide they were going to write some stuff and not ever write a whole novel and never use the letter E in the whole entire novel. Not once. Not one single word would have the letter E in it for the whole entire novel, not a name, nothing. No letter E's. It's a pretty serious constraint. That'd be hard to do. Really hard to do. I thought that was interesting. Here's another interesting constrained writing parameter. This one was pretty cool. So we all know it. Well, we've heard of heard of pi, not like the pie that you eat, but pi like the number 3.14 and whatever the number is. Now, actually, I want to look it up. What is pi? What is pi? I wonder if I have that on my phone. If I have pi, my phone. Let's see, calculator, and oh yeah, they've got the ability to get to all the funky no, okay, hold on. Oh, I'm not thinking. You know what the easiest way to get pi is? What is pi?
Okay, here goes. 3.141596.
Okay, we don't need to keep going. But anyways, that's the number, right? I don't know. You can see that? No, you can't. Oh, hold on. Maybe got into focus. Yeah, there for a moment. Anyways, the number is really long. It goes on forever. If you never heard of the number pi, then you should look it up. You should know what that is. I'm a teacher by nature, so yeah. Anyways, constraint in the writing, writing a poem and it was like a long poem. It's many, many, many pages long, and every word goes up in terms of the next number in pi. So 3, 1, 4, and so on. So the first word would have 3 letters in it. The next word would have 1 letter in it. The next word would have 4 letters in it, and so on for as many numbers. Well, pi again goes on forever. So that was a really interesting constraint. And I didn't want to talk about anything more to do with that. I just thought that'd be kind of cool. It might inspire you to think of that as something that you want to just look up when you're bored. When you're like, I want to look up something and learn about something brand new. There you go. And you're welcome. You're welcome. I'm happy I did that for you. Now, also, okay, so I've got a new friend. Isn't that nice? That's so nice to say. I've got a new friend. So, I play with D's, PUBG, play D's all the time. We play basically every single day, but we met a new friend and we've been playing together for years. D's and I have been playing together for years. And every single person we come across that wants to play with us, we don't want to play with them. Either I don't like them or D's doesn't like them. We both don't like them. It's never happened where we've both liked the person and both want to continue playing with the person. And the person's also available to play with and all that stuff. Dan is the new friend. Dan's now the third in the squad of 4 because there's squads. 4 of you in a squad for PUBG. We've got a third. It took years to get here, but here we are, and it's great. Good news. Dan's always around. He's the man. Dan the man. And when I play with Dan, he's a nice guy, super nice guy. And often when we're playing, though, he turns his microphone on mute, so we're not communicating. I'm communicating to him, but I don't know if he's getting if he's hearing me, and also he's not saying anything. He's got himself muted. And typically it's because he's on the phone. He's on the phone while he's playing. And he's an amazing player, by the way. Like he can do amazing while he's on the phone. But in any case, yeah, he was muted and I was talking to him and saying stuff and not getting a response and thinking he's on the phone. And then after about 5 to 6 minutes of not hearing from him and then wondering what's going on, because usually he's not on the phone for that long, he then unmutes and he says, "Sorry, dude, I was eating some chips." Okay. All right. No problem. Kind of curious, but I was at the time kind of confused. And he said, I said, you're eating chips. He said, yes. I didn't want to crunch in your ear. How thoughtful. How thoughtful. But I told him, I said, you know what, dude? I appreciate that. I appreciate you. And I appreciate you being thoughtful. For two reasons. I don't want the crunch in the ear. Because one, we all know I love crunching. We've already established that I love the crunch. Love crunching. So if I hear somebody crunching, I'm going to run a crunch. And it's late at night and I don't want to crunch before I go to bed. It's going to upset the stomach. And also I try to stay away from like certain crunchy food like chips and all that. But I think I'm going to have to go out and get some chips because this guy has been crunching like crazy. Every single time we play together, he's crunching. I'm so hungry. Oh my goodness, do I want chips every single time? But I'm withholding. I'm really having some willpower. Anyways, he's like, I don't want to crunch in your ear. Second reason why I appreciate that is because, well, I'm trying to play and then I won't be able to hear the game. And if I can't hear the game, I won't be able to hear people approaching. If I can't hear people approaching, I might get killed. And if I get killed and he was crunching, I'm going to be upset with him because one, I like crunching, and two, he's crunching and I can't hear the game. And I died because he's crunching. So it's really upsetting if that happens. So I appreciate it. However, I made the decision that I would much rather him crunch, me hear the crunch, me die because he's crunching, and also be hungry because he's crunching and want to get chips next time and eat junk food and want all that stuff. And to know that he's hearing me and know that I can hear him saying stuff to me so we can communicate in the game. Now, he was surprised. He was a little thrown back. He was a little thrown off balance because I wanted that. And because I explicitly said, I want to hear you crunch. And I thought we were close enough. I thought we were best pals. I thought we shared everything at this point. We've been playing like every night together, every day. I thought we're just at this point in our relationship where we shared things like crunching in the ear. And his response was, well, how close do you think we are? How close do you think we are? And I'm like, I thought we were close. I'm a little bit disappointed because I thought we were close. I thought we were best buddies. He's like, well, if you, with that sentiment in mind, if you'd like, next time I go take a dump, you can listen to me do that. And you know what I said? I said, absolutely. Nothing would please me more than hearing you take a large dump while I'm playing PUBG. In fact, I want to hear it hit the water. I want to hear a nice splash. I want to hear a beautiful sounding trumpet-like fart. And I want you to be crunching while you do it. Yeah. In fact, if you don't do that, I told him, if you don't do that, Dan, we can't play PUBG anymore. Can't be best pals. That is going to solidify this relationship 100%. Yeah. It'll make me really feel like I'm his pal. So I hope he does it. And I'll let you know. I'll let you know if he does it or not. But I really hope he does. I really hope. And I think I'm going to start making sure that I let him know that he has to do that every single time we play together. I'm going to tell him, are you ready to poo yet? And if he tells me that he pooed before he started playing, I'll be really upset. I'll tell him, but next time you better hold it until we're playing together. Guys, yeah, so now that we talked about what I wanted to talk about, let's go to Amazon pots. I know we've talked a lot about pots on this channel, and we're going to continue to because I didn't burn a pot this time, but I burned a pot, and I ordered a new pot, ordered another pot. This is the most recent ordering of pots, by the way, that I'm going through, that I'm waiting for. Ordered a pot coming from the States and waiting for it for a week. And I get a phone call on the day of that's supposed to arrive. And the phone call is a random number. And the guy barely speaks English, but I can kind of understand him. And I'm pretty sure he asked for my postal code. And I'm thinking, huh? Pardon? And he says, yeah, I need your postal code. I'm like, you need my postal code. So the first thing that goes into my mind is scam alert, woo, scam alert. And I say, I'm not expecting a package. Never order anything off of Amazon, not expecting a package. Because how could you not have my postal code? The only way for me to get and order the package is by you having my postal code. So either there was a huge mistake somewhere, and that's on you guys now. And because my postcode wasn't listed on the package, or it's a scam. Or that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking, anyways. So I just was like, yep. Didn't order anything. He's like, but is your name Adam? I said, yep. He's like, are you live at such and such? Yeah. I didn't answer what my address was because I'm worried it's a scam. So I'm like, I just didn't order anything off Amazon. He's like, okay, I guess I'm gonna bring it back to the warehouse. And I said, okay, sounds good. Hung up. Thought it was the end of it because a couple hours later, got a notification, Amazon notification, packages arrived. Awesome. Good call, Adam. Good call. I go down to the security desk because I live in a condo. We all know that Adam lives in a condo. I went down to the security desk and said, hey, you have a package for me. I was looking up on the computer. No, we don't. We don't have a package for you. Really? He's like, did you get an email or something? I said, well, Amazon said that there was a package delivered to me earlier today, quite a few hours ago. He's like, well, we don't have anything here. You should contact them. Like, interesting. So maybe this was for real, but I don't know yet. I call Amazon, explain the whole situation, and she said, okay, good call. She's like, we'll refund you, and you can order it again if you want to. So I said, sure. I said, just so you know, here's the phone number. She's like, you know what, let me look up the phone number because, we have a whole bunch of phone numbers listed in our database of third-party delivery services. Turns out was for real, was actually the delivery service for the pot. But it was marked off as delivered, which is interesting. So that means that what'd the guy do? Just pocket it? Just keep it for himself? I asked her and she's like, yep, probably. It's like, oh, that's interesting. She's like, but we're going to do an investigation. We're refunding you the money. It's not your problem. We'll handle it. You do whatever you want. You can just not buy it again. You can buy it again, whatever you want to do. I said, okay, I'm buying it again right now. Bought it again. Next day, get a phone call. I get a phone call from, by the way, I'm just checking my microphone settings here because it's just, okay, we're good. Microphone settings are good. Just double checking. Fine. I'll continue with the story. So next day, get a call. Who did I get a call from? Some lady. Again, can barely understand, but I'm pretty sure she says, you were supposed to get a package yesterday and you turned it away. I said, yes, I did. Thought it was a scam. She said, well, we're going to deliver it to you tomorrow. Sounds good to me. Sure. Deliver it. Beautiful. Wonderful. Happy because now this guy gets 2 pots for the price of 1. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I didn't do it I didn't plan this out. Didn't plan it out that way. Of course not. But I got 2 pots for the price of 1. And can't say I'm not happy about that. It worked out in my favor. Being skeptical worked out in my favor. And you know what? Usually I'm not that skeptical, but I've been trying to be more skeptical lately. And you know what? I got a prize. I won. I won for being skeptical. And I'm proud of it. So let that be a lesson to all of you. all of you, like there's so many people listening to me. Like there's so many people that listen to me. But all of you, I'm just going to say that, all of you, be skeptical. Be skeptical, not too skeptical. Like do some research, do some digging like I did, double check stuff. Don't just be skeptical and then leave it at that. Be skeptical, wonder, be curious, figure things out, get to the bottom of things. And that's how you get prizes. That's how you get prizes in life. Yeah. So last thing I want to talk about, my insurance. Oh, this is a doozy. I'm pretty upset about this, actually. So I used to own a property with somebody, and this person became an absolute monster. An absolute monster. Had to deal with a lot of stuff because of her. And it's my fault. It's my fault. Should never have gotten involved with her. Should have been able to see the signs beforehand. But these things happen. Monster came loose, completely loose when it was way too late. And it is what it is. So in any case, I have insurance on my car, on a property I rent, and then it was this joint property. And that insurance was packaged together so the premium could be very low. So the price of it could be very low. And it was in my name, in her name. We were joint on that one piece of the insurance. But yeah, in order to cancel it, because now I don't own the property anymore. I sold her my half. She has the other half. And we were supposed to cancel the insurance. In order to cancel the insurance, you have to sign a cancellation form. Each one of you has to sign a cancellation form. Okay, makes sense, right? So part of the final agreement to all this was her signing off on the cancellation form, and then the deal would be done. However, she was, because this is how she is, she was out to make life as difficult as possible, just without me going through so many details, because I just don't want to, but just no, these are facts, because she specifically told me she wanted to make my life as difficult as possible, and she did succeed in a lot of ways. So she refused to sign the cancellation form. I said, but you got to sign the cancellation form. But I refused to sign the cancellation form. I'm like, well, we don't got a deal. She's like, well, I guess we don't got a deal. So I called my insurance broker and I said, do we really have to get this cancellation form signed? She said, no, because once your name is on the property anymore, then there's no point in it. Doesn't make sense for you to have insurance on the property. Like, and she'll have to get her own insurance and all this stuff. So I said, okay, great. Don't have to sign the cancellation form. So I told the real estate lawyer, don't have to get the cancellation form signed. We signed everything, finalized everything. And guess what? We had to sign the cancellation form. Yeah. My insurance broker gave me the wrong information. Didn't double check. Just thought to herself that you didn't have to get the cancellation form signed. And she thinks, oh, well, we can just get her to sign the cancellation form. Nope. No, you can't, because she won't do it. And it's coming out of my pocket, coming out of my bank account every single month for a property I don't even own. Yeah. Isn't that great? Because my insurance broker messed up, made a mistake. So I said to her, you got to figure this out now. Now it's your problem. You better figure it out. And this better not cost me any more money. Because this is not my mistake. I was just following your lead. You're the one that's supposed to lead the way. You're the one that's supposed to advise me. You're the one that's supposed to tell me what's what. And I just listened to you. What else do I know? I'm an idiot. I don't know this stuff. You're the expert. That's why I rely on you. I trust you to just know what is the right thing to do and what makes sense to do. So I'm going to believe you when you tell me to do stuff. So I did. And she's like, I know, I'm really sorry, but like worst case scenario, you just, pay for it a little bit longer. I'm like, what? Because I made a mistake. Now I have to pay for it? No. That's not how this works. She's like, well, we could just, take the other two items and just transfer those over to a new policy and leave this one. Then you can put a stop payment on it. And I'm like, really? So I can hurt my credit? Really? So now because you made a mistake, I should hurt my credit. These are your suggestions. I should hurt my credit or I should just keep paying for it. No, 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 no. That's not how this works. She's like, well, it sounds like you're threatening me. I said, it's not a threat. I'm just telling you, making it clear what my position is. She's like, I'm aware what your position is. I said, good. That's good. So we need to figure this out. We need to get to the bottom of this. So I called my insurance company directly, told them the situation. They said I can talk to the ombudsman, which is the person that, is a real decision maker and is sort of the police in the whole situation. I can get to the bottom of it and get things sorted out. But I don't want to go. I don't want to be telling on anybody. I want to give her a chance to figure it out. So I just emailed her and I said, I was told by the insurance company, call the insurance company myself. They said I should get in touch with the ombudsman because of all the things that you've now told me about that the insurance policy can't be canceled just like that you gave me false information and all these things. So now this needs to clearly get escalated and you need to figure this out and you got to let me know what's happening by the end of the workday tomorrow. And if she doesn't let me know, I'm going to the ombudsman. And I hate to do things like that. I hate to do things like that because it's going to be a hassle. I'm going to have to go to the ombudsman. I'm going to ruin the relationship I have with my insurance broker. I'm going to have to find a brand new insurance broker. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Because I didn't listen to myself. I listened to an expert. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? So that's that. I'll keep you updated with what happens with that. And that's really everything. That's everything from back to front that I wanted to talk about. There's nothing else that I could think of. So I will see you soon. And hopefully I didn't earn another subscription. Hopefully I didn't earn another subscription. Hopefully I didn't earn a comment on this video. Hopefully I didn't earn you to share this. Hopefully I didn't earn for you to ping the notification bell and all that other BS that I'm supposed to ask for you to do that helps the channel out. Hopefully, but hopefully I also did earn it. So I guess we'll see what happens. Bye for now.